Let's talk about the weight of the arm. So how to play a good cantabile, how to have a nice piano sound using our arm. Well, of course, it's not easy to explain everything just through a video, but I would like to insist on the importance of being aware of which muscles are we using, which lever are we using, and which weight are we using. You know, for example, I'm here playing with full weight of my arm, but this sound is also a round sound, warm sound. It's not ugly, it's not aggressive. On the other side, if I do this, it's louder, but it's also much more aggressive. In this case, I'm not using only the weight, but I'm pushing, so I'm using a fast movement to go down and creating an aggressive sound. If I want to have only a nice sound, full sound, but without any aggressivity, it's good to use the weight without pushing down. So just gently transferring the weight of the arm to the keys. And a very important aspect of using the weight is that we have to separate the muscles that we need, the muscles of the fingers that are playing, for example, in this case, the muscles which control the fourth finger, of course, are all active, and of course, all the junctions from the finger to the shoulder will be active in order to keep the tension which needs to bring the weight at the end of the finger to the key. If I am relaxed with my wrist, my weight will not be delivered to the finger and to the key and will be wasted before. This is not a good sound, you see. It's not a real forte because the weight is getting lost before reaching the key. On the other side, to reach the key, the weight needs to go through a tense line given by active muscles where all the junctions are. I'm talking, of course, about the top voice, the voice where I want to put the most of the weight, because the weight is never distributed in a way that in a chord we play all the notes with the same weight. Otherwise it would be like this. A sound which is not clear enough, is not in focus. For example, we can decide to bring out the top voice as I did, but also the lower voice, or putting the weight on the third or on the fifth. In each case, I need to activate the muscles of the finger where I want to play more, and on the other side, relax the muscles of the other fingers, so they will get less weight and the sound of that key will be lower again. Then I'm now switching the weight on other fingers. Now here, now on the thumb of the right hand, now thumb of left hand, and that's a very nice exercise. So take any chord and try to have only one steady finger which will deliver the weight of the arm to the key, and all the other fingers will be relaxed, so we can experience the physical feeling of having a different approach, different weights on one key and on another key. See you soon.